Welcome back to Module 2.7. In this lecture video, I'm going to show you how to subtract mixed numbers. Subtracting mixed numbers is a little bit trickier because from time to time, if the numerator is not enough to subtract the other numerator, then we may have to borrow, which I will show you how to borrow in the next video. So far, I think some of these examples, we do have enough to subtract. So 46 and 8 over 9 need to subtract 37 and 4 over 9. So basically, we subtract the fraction part, then we subtract the whole number part. If the fraction is not enough to subtract, then we have to borrow. But not in this case, though. This numerator 8 is enough to subtract the other numerator 4. So 8 over 9 subtract 4 over 9 should give me 4 over 9 as a fraction part of the answer. 46 minus 46 minus 37 should be about 9. So my final answer is 9 and 4 over 9. All right, so if I gotta find LCD, we will still gonna do that first. The tricky part here is borrow. Sometimes the fraction is not enough to subtract. We have to borrow. All right, I think this one is okay. LCD is 7 already. 6 is enough to subtract the other numerator. So that will 6 minus 2. That will give me 4 over 7. 29 minus 15. Whole number subtracting is going to be 14. So write my answer in mixed number form. So that's 14 and 4 over 7. All right. Now I'm going to leave these. You know what? I'm going to use this particular problem to kind of begin to introduce borrowing. If you say 7 minus 5 is 2, and the answer is 2 and 5 over 6, that is straight up wrong. Here is a reason why. Think back on the concept of improper fraction. Is a whole number considered as a fraction? Yes, because 7 can also be written as 7 over 1. So 7 over 1 is considered as a improper fraction. So if 7 over 1 is improper fraction, that means we can actually convert whole number into a mixed numbers. Right? Only improper fraction can be converted to mixed numbers. So you might say, well, what kind of mixed number does a whole number possess? So technically, this 7 minus a 5 and 5 over 6. This 7 is technically 7 and 0 over 6. Why do I pick 6 in the denominator? Because the LCD of these two fractions is a 6. But why do I put a 0 on top? Well, I put a 0 on top because 7 and 0 over 6 means 7 plus 0 over 6. And what is 0 over 6 anyway? 0 divided by anything also means 0. So 7 plus 0 is still equal to the same 7 that I'm starting out with. So if I say my whole number 7 is 7 and 0 over 6 minus a 5 and 5 over 6, right away my 0 is not going to be enough to subtract the other numerator 5. So let me use this opportunity to explain to you how the math work as it comes to borrowing. Let's check out this 7 and 0 over 6 real quick. The 7 and 0 over 6, okay, as you can see here on the right hand side, is 7 plus 0 over 6. Okay, let me write that down again. 7 and 0 over 6 means 7 plus 0 over 6. All right, agree or disagree. 7 can be viewed as 6 plus 1 plus the 0 over 6. Right? 6 plus 1 is the 7, right? Still plus the 0 over 6. All right. You remember now the LCD is still 6. So the whole number 6 plus 1 is 6 over 6. Now, why do I say 6 again? Because the LCD still remains at 6. But why do I put a 6 up here? Because 6 over 6 is the equivalent of having a 1 that I split from the whole number 7. Plus 0 over 6, right? That 0 over 6 is always there. So 6 plus 0 is 6. LCD is still 6. So with the whole number still in the front, that means my 7 and 0 over 6 can be viewed as 6 and 6 over 6. So 6 and 6 over 6. So the same 7 is basically 6 and 6 over 6 minus the 5 and 5 over 6. So now my numerator is enough to subtract the whole number. So that will be a 1 over LCD is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. So what can we conclude here based on all these things I'm showing you? When I start out with a whole number, need to subtract a mixed number, I actually view this whole number as take away 1 from the whole number, that becomes 6, and take my denominator, right? So 7 is viewed as 7 and 0 over 6. Take away one whole number, make it into a 6, and take the denominator and add on to the numerator to come up with a new numerator that you need to subtract the other numerator with. Okay, so that's basically how you actually borrow. All right, and again, I will introduce it one more time in the next video when we have to borrow. Now this one is a little bit different. Okay, this one, the whole number is on the back side of the subtraction. So minus 15. So what happened if I view my whole number 15 as LCD is 1, right? As 15 and 0 over 11. So mathematically, this 15 is viewed as 15 and 0 over 11. 5 up front is enough to subtract the 0. So 5 minus 0 is still going to be 5 over 11. 28 minus 15 is going to be 13. So my final answer is 13 and 5 over 11, which is different compared to the previous one. If a whole number is at the front, mixed number on the back, okay, then I have to view my whole number in a different manner, okay, in order to subtract. All right, watch out for problems like this, okay? They're very important because all the concept that's actually built into just a whole number up front. All right, so in this lecture video, we talk quickly about how to subtract mixed numbers. Basically, we subtract the fraction part and we subtract the whole number part. We just need to watch out. If the first mixed number turns out to be a whole number, subtracting another mixed number, we have to view them as 0 over the LCD, which then we can begin to borrow, okay, view them as the whole number and numerator and denominators are the same, okay, in order before you can subtract. All right, that will conclude this lecture video. Thank you for watching.